Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a fully custom mannequin head. For many cosplayers, normal mannequin heads are either too small or not representative of your actual head. Disclaimer, this is an advanced tutorial that requires high-tech machines and a basic knowledge of 3D modeling. I'm privileged enough to be able to use my university software and equipment, but I know that not everyone has access to or knows how to use these types of things. For this reason, at the end of this video, I've included short segments on more accessible ways to achieve these results. Links, materials, and supplementary tutorials are in the description. To scan your head accurately, you should prep your hair the same way you do before you put on a wig. I use both net and mesh wig caps and a velvet wig band. I'm also going to attach a 2-inch square block to my head to make sure the size of the model is correct later. Here, I've asked a friend to help me scan my head using a 3D scanner. But if you don't have access to one, there are tons of phone apps that you can download that will help you get a similar result. From the scanning software, I'm going to export myself as a .obj file and import it into Mesh Mixer. Here's where I can clean it up, size it to the block, and fix my neck into an actual cylinder. The machine I'm using is called a ShopBot CNC Indexer. I programmed this machine in a software called Rhino with the plugin Rhino Cam. Because this process is similar to a 3D printing slicer, everyone has their own preferred method. This is just mine. I've linked a more in-depth tutorial about how to use this program in the description below. Now we glue together a 10x10 by 12 inch base block of insulation foam slices using Gorilla Glue. A CNC machine is a negative process, meaning it takes material away from a base to create a smaller, more detailed shape. This machine is actually very loud and very slow, and this is it in real time. CNC milling machines are kind of the opposite of 3D printing. That is an additive process where the detailed shape is pieced together, layer by layer, with no excess other than the supports. This is how the foam head should look coming straight off the machine. Next up is manually cutting off the supports and sanding it smooth. This process makes a huge mess, so make sure you clean up very thoroughly afterwards. When using any type of hand tool, make sure you wear safety glasses and always cut away from any part of your body. Now we can 3D model a base for the head to protect it from the wear and tear of a wig head stand. You can use the blueprint on screen as a reference for your model. I used Fusion 360, but model in what you're comfortable with. Some simple and free options are Tinkercad or Shaper 3D. I sliced the model in Flashprint with no supports, 15% infill, and 2 shells. Make sure the base fits snug before the next step. I use lipstick to transfer the positioning of the hole onto the foam head. You have to be very careful drilling into the foam because it's so fragile. I started with a 1/4 inch bit and then I increased it to a 1 1/8 inch bit. For the larger bit, drill in spurts, reversing often to remove material. For sanding, make sure you wear a mask to avoid inhaling any of the foam dust. You can easily see the difference between the sanded and unsanded parts of the head. Use Gorilla Glue to attach the base to the head. Do not use super glue or hot glue because it may melt the foam. Prime the head with white acrylic gesso, stroking forwards and backwards so you can fill in all the gaps. This step is optional, but I decided to have my foundation color matched and mixed into a paint sample at Home Depot. This way I'll have an accurate vision of what I would look like in any wig that I'm styling. Paint on 2 coats, making sure to get in all the cracks. Now you have a fully custom to the size of your head and the details of your face wig styling head. Another option instead of using a CNC indexer is creating a 3D printed mold for expanding foam. Take your head model into a modeling program and create a negative of the head out of a cube big enough to cover the whole model. Cut this cube into puzzle pieces and create a spout. If you don't have a 3D printer, you can use Facebook Marketplace or Make XYZ to find someone in your area that does. You can send your file to them and they'll print it for you. For the expanding foam, you can buy a can of the stringy stuff at Lowe's or a small tub of pourable expanding foam on Amazon. Here's how to find a CNC machine near you. You can search directly for one, but that might be a little difficult to navigate the options. I recommend looking for a local makerspace. The one near me is called NextFab. You could then do some research into the types of machines that they have or ask around the space for any leads on where to find this machine. Thanks for watching. Bye!